in part C, it says that the point D is where the circle crosses the positive x-axis. We have to find angle BDC in degrees. Now, I have attached the diagram up here. Now, to understand how to find the angle BDC, first let's join the points to make a triangle BDC. So, B and C will be a straight line. As we already know that the coordinates of C are 4, 2 and the coordinates of B will be -4, 2. Joining B and D, and then finally joining C and D will be able to form a triangle BCD. So once we have made this triangle, we need to find the angle BDC. So this angle is the unknown, let's call it theta. Now there are multiple ways we can approach this question. One of them is that if we can find this complete angle, so from CDO, if we find this angle and then subtract the angle BDO, we'll be able to find the angle in between. Now to find this angle, we know that D will have coordinates. So as y is equals to 0, so we can say that as y is equals to 0, so x square will be equals to 20 and x will be equals to square root of 20. So this point is square root of 20 and point C has coordinates 4. So to understand this, let's say if I make a line from C till the x-axis, we will have another triangle and let's call this point as x. Now, if I draw the triangle CXD, so let's say this point is C, this point is D, and this point is X. If I want to find this complete angle theta from D till the x-axis, this is 2, and as from O till D, the total length is 4, and from O till X, the from O till D, the total length is square root of 20, and from O till X, the total length will be 4, as the X coordinate of C is 4, and we have drawn a perpendicular line from C till X. So we can say as the total length is square root of 20 and OX is 4, so the length XD will be square root of 20 minus 4. Now taking tan inverse of 2 upon square root of 20 minus 4. So in the first part, we can find the angle CDO. So the angle CDO will be equals to tan inverse of 2 divided by square root of 20 minus 4, which is equals to 76.717 degrees. Now in the next part, we have to try and find the angle BDO. Now to find the angle BDO, let's make a triangle from BD and let's call this point as Y. Now we know that from O till D, the total length is square root of 20, and from O till Y, the length will be 4 as the X coordinate is 4 up here. This is 2. So we can say that to find the angle BDO, we can use tan inverse of 2 upon, and this total length, the adjacent length will be 4 plus square root of 20. So finding angle BDO, this will become equals to tan inverse of 2 upon 4 plus square root of 20. So finding 4 plus square root of 20, that will be equals to 13.282. And then the angle which we had to find BDC, as it is an angle in between. So BDC will be 76.717 minus 13.282. So 13.282, so 76.717 minus 13.282 will be equals to 63.435. So the angle BDC will be equals to 63.435. And as we have to give our answer in for angles to one decimal place, so the final answer will be 63.4 degrees. Now we can apply different methods to find this angle. Another one of the methods that we could have applied was that let's say if I had drawn a line from B till C and another line from C till O, we would have to apply the circle property where it says that the angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. So to find this angle at the center, let's say if we can find this angle over here, BOA, and then we can multiply it by 2 to find the total angle BOC. So we already know that this total length was 10. We can find the length of BD through Pythagoras theorem over here, as this length is 2 and this length is 4. So we can apply Pythagoras theorem and find the length of OB. And as this is a right angle due to the tangent, we can apply adjacent over hypotenuse to find the length, to find the angle BOA. Once we find that angle, we can multiply that by 2. So we can just quickly do this over here just to see if we can apply a different method to find the angle. So let's say this, the length of OB will be equals to square root of 2 square plus 4 square. So that will be equals to square root of 20. Now finding this angle, so the adjacent angle to this angle is the adjacent length to this angle BOA will be square root of 20. So we can say that cos of BOA will be equals to square root of 20 divided by 10. Now finding cos inverse of, so cos inverse of square root of 20 divided by 10 will be equals to, so square root of 20 upon 10, that is equals to 63.43. Now, as this angle is 63.43, this angle will also be 63.43, and half of this angle will again be this angle, which is BDC. So the angle BDC will again be 63.43 degrees. So we can write this as 63.43 first in the first step. Then we can write angle BOC will be equals to 2 times 63.43. And finally, BDC will be equals to half of angle BOC. So the final answer will again be 63.4 degrees for angle BDC.